Good day, everyone, and welcome back to Mommy Guide Inc. Yes, today is our midweek crafty nights, and this is my regular schedule indeed. Okay, my next live stream is on Saturday, 8 p.m. Philippine time. All right, so thank you again so much for being here with me, whether live or on replay. Of course, we have Linda first in the chat. Thank you so much, my friend. Yes, the dogs want to walk, but I've not finished my coffee. All right, so after coffee, okay, Linda's gonna go out for a bit, okay, to walk her fur babies, and hopefully she can come back. All right, and we have Anne Marie. Good afternoon, my friend, our dear friend from Norway, or if not, I think it's Norway or Denmark. One of those two. Anyway, thank you so much, Anne Marie. All right, so for today, our topic is all about Kendra's Card Challenge. Right, so for those who are wondering, I do have a lot of content on my channel about Kendra's Card Challenge because I'm a proud member of the design team for Kendra's Card Challenge 18. And for those who have not yet started or probably just wanting to start, okay, so I'll give you a preview of how I actually prepare, and hopefully it inspires you. So if you have been on the fence, you've been wanting to join, but you don't know where to start, how to start, so hopefully this live stream, okay, can help you out. Okay, so first and foremost, Kendra's Card Challenge is a quarterly card making challenge. So every quarter it changes. We are on our 18th quarter. So each quarter is 3 months. So now it's April, May, and June, right? So every month you can submit one full set. Okay, and one full set is 15 cards or more. For Kendra's Card Challenge 18, it's actually 18 because the 15th sketch can actually create 4. So a total of 18 instead of the usual 15. Take a photo of the full set and you can submit 3 times. 1 for each of the month in the quarter. So again, 1 for each month. You cannot submit all 3 in April. So 1 in April, 1 in May, and 1 in June. And you can even submit per sketch if you want. Right? So all the things that you need are actually in the description of this video. But still, okay, I want to show you where you are supposed to go if you want to join. Joining the challenge is absolutely free. Okay, just head on to Cards by Kendra's Patreon. This is what it looks like. So it's Cards by Kendra, patreon.com. This is what it looks like. And then it says there, right? Join for free. Yes, because you can absolutely join for free. And for the card that for the process, I actually am going to be using. So if you do have a die cutting machine, okay, just like a Cricut or a Cameo or a Brothers Gun and Cut. In the past couple of months, Kendra released the SVG files, all right, and Brothers Gun and Cut files. So for just $10, you can actually buy it on the shop, okay, of Kendra on Patreon. So you see their home, collection, chat, and shop. If you click that, this is the featured product, okay, and it's actually the cutting file for Kendra's Card Challenge 18. Right? So you get all the files, and there is an accompanying video where you can watch and see how you can actually use this if you are new to it. But I will guide you through how I will do it as well. And for this for today's live stream, I will also be using papers and images from the digital files from one of our dear super sponsors for Kendra's Card Challenge 18, Bitty Penny. Okay, so if you go to her catalog and you go to digital paper collection, okay, so you will see, because if you are like me, international, okay, and if physical product is kind of expensive for you for shipping, she does have digital products, but it's although limited, it's still very beautiful. Okay, she has more physical products in her site. Okay, so but these are beautiful. Okay, so I will be uploading a video in a bit, okay, within the week, about when I use this one, Natasha's Garden Okay, gnomes. Okay, it's actually bees that are gnomes. And then for tonight, the one I'm going to be working with is this one. Okay, so this is actually the Four Seasons Digital Collection. And look at that, amazing and beautiful, right? So this is at this point, okay, used to be $10.99. Now it's just $4.99. You won't get any physical product for this. It's a digital download and you can print, okay, again for your own personal use only. Look at the amazing papers. So if you were in the countdown, I showcased some of these amazing papers and images, okay, during the countdown, and I will be using them in creating my cards inspired by Kendra's card challenge today. All right, so with that, okay, so let's go back to you guys. So that's what I'm going to be making today. I'm going to show you the process, right? So first and foremost, you do need to download the free PDF printable because everything is there. Now, if you do not have a Brothers Gun and Cut, a Cricut, or a Cameo, you can always follow the sketch, okay? So there's so many avenues on how to do this. But for me, I wanted to show you how my process is. And my process is since I became a paper surgeon. Self-proclaimed paper surgeon, okay, PhD, because of, when I am cutting the different papers for my Kendra's card challenges, I often make a mistake in the measurements. But when Kendra release this SVG files, cutting my Kendra's card challenges starts out with six pieces of 6x6 pattern paper, and from those cut 6x6 pieces of pattern paper, it will tell you which card it will go to. Like for example, for paper A, maybe there are maybe 10 cuts. Okay, so this piece will go to card 1 or card number 1, sketch 1, and then this will go to sketch 2, and the 3 of this will go to sketch 3, and so on and so forth. Now you can manually cut and measure. Or again, if you do have a Brothers Gun and Cut, a Cameo, or a Cricut, you can use these SVG files to cut your 6x6 pattern papers, and then so in minutes you can already start creating your 15 awesome cards. All right, so hello Sammy Pie, saying good evening also to Linda. Okay, yes, hope you enjoy coffee and your walk. Okay, I'll leave this running. Thank you, Linda. All right, you can check out Kendra's Patreon. Thank you so much, Sammy, for the link. Yes, saying hi to Anne Marit as well. Hello, Isla. Happy birthday, happy birth month. And of course, we have Philip. Kamusta, my friend? Mabuti, Philip. Salamat sa pagdaan. Wow, we've known each other for 7 months, and you're now 13, Ayla. Oh my goodness, you're now a tweenie. Congratulations, my young friend. All right, so my dear friends, let us start, okay? So I will show you, okay, so the one I'm using right now is, it's a Maker 3. I know there's already a Maker 4. So this is a Maker 3. Okay, and then I will show you, okay, so for this one, you do need the Cricut design space. So after you have bought the SVG from Kendra's Patreon, and you've downloaded it and uploaded it to your Cricut design space, then all you need to do is load it, okay? So once you have loaded it, okay, like in this case, okay, let me just move this one. All right. So for card 1, you'll see, okay, that okay, let me see. Hold on. All right. So for card 1, you would see that instead of, okay, this is very important. Okay. So if you put, okay, this one here, you will not get the perfect cut. Okay, so you put it onto this one. So on the 1 1. Okay, so the edge of your 6x6 pattern, okay, you put it over there and you do the same for all of the 6. Okay, done. Okay, and you do the same for all of the 6 designs. All right, so we already put it over there. Okay, done. So that later when we cut, okay, everything will be cut properly. So most of the time, the people who had an issue was because they didn't adjust this one like so. So they weren't getting the perfect cuts, okay, for the desired sketches. All right, so I'm now on sketch 4. So this is, sketch 4, paper 4. This is paper 5, or in the what do you call this, the file, it's A B C D E F, corresponding to paper A is 1, B is 2, C is 3, and so on and so forth. Okay, so there you go. All right, so once you have adjusted that, okay, on the Cricut design, I'm using a Cricut anyways, so don't worry, because if you're using something else like a Cameo or a Brothers Cut and Cut, okay, it does, the file does contain a video, a link to a video where you can watch, okay, depending on what machine you have. But since I don't have, I do have the Cameo, but I'm more familiar with the Cricut, so the one I'm showing you is from Cricut. All right, so everything is okay. So the next thing we do now is to choose the paper. I am choosing, okay, this is a little bit of a, thicker paper. So I am going to choose heavy cardstock. Okay, so since it's not here, I will, okay, search heavy cardstock. All right, there you go, heavy cardstock. Okay, chosen, done. All right, so now it says to load, okay, my materials. I've already preloaded, okay, but we need to say a little bit of prayer. So you see that there's a little bit of a lifting because my mats are all very old and I have forgotten to actually, buy a replacement. So hopefully they will stick. So all you need to do now is to load it onto your machine. Okay, and then okay, click on the go. Okay, we will wait for this one, the design space, to say we can press go. All right, and you can also see like a blinking on the Cricut what do you call this, logo on your machine. You click on that. Okay, and then it will start cutting. All right. So hopefully, I will try to move it. Okay, so you can see that it is cutting. And I'm trying to make sure that it doesn't get removed. Okay. It's cutting 2 passes because I said it's heavy. All right. So depending on the cardstock that you are using. Okay, so if you are just using a medium cardstock, then just medium setting will do. Okay. Whoops. There you go. See, I told you there is already something wrong with my... Okay, I'll just remove that. Because my mat is old. I did try to clean it to make it a little bit more sticky. But if you really have, sometimes you really need to already replace. And my mats are really, they need to be replaced already. Okay, so again, keep praying that it's gonna stay put. All right. Okay, especially when it's okay, when it's in this state. Okay, I already removed it because it got stuck. Okay, anyway, I will manually cut this part. So it's not the machine or the file, it's the mat. And at any rate, okay, so this part is just very okay. Okay. All right. So there you go. So if okay, this didn't rip. Okay. So this is the only part that did, because this one got, removed. So this one, okay, will cut like so, and then this part, okay, so this part and this part will be like sentiment strips. So I will just cut that later. And according to the file, so this one actually goes to, okay, card number 2. Okay, so I have something like this. Okay, so that is where I put my preparation for my cards. So it's numbered according to card number. So card sketch 1, 2, 3. So this one, this part in the sketch, okay, that accompanies KCC18 says this is for card number 2. Okay, so I will put this in card number 2. I've already pre-prepared the other, okay, solid card stocks. Okay, and then this one, okay, is meant to be for card number 4. All right, so card number 4, I'm putting it there. All right, and then, so this 2 are supposed to be for card number 1. Okay, so I'm putting it in number 1. Okay, and then, okay, this one is supposed to be for card number 5. Okay, I'm gonna put it in card number 5. All right. Okay, so now let's do paper B. Okay, so again, I hope, okay, that this, okay, mat is better than the other one. Okay, we'll see. All right, but it's already lifting, see? So good luck to me. Okay, let me see. All right. Press cricket. Okay. So hopefully okay, because paper B, the cuts are very minimal. Okay, so hopefully it will survive. All right. Anyways, I think I will just cut up to paper B or paper 2 because I will only be making card number 1. Okay. But anyway, let's see. If my mats can hold. Okay. I really need to buy new mats. Okay. Let's see if I can cut all the 6 papers. Okay. So far, so good. Okay. See, when it goes to this bottom part, that's when I'm scared. Okay. Because since it's a heavy card stock, it goes through it 2 passes. All right. Okay. So far, so good. All right. So far, so good. Okay. So our card, okay, our mat has survived. Let's see if the next set of cards to be cut will make it. All right, so see, it says okay, unload mat. All right, so there you go. All right, so these are the different pieces. So according to the sketch, okay, so this one here is supposed to be for card number 2. Okay, so see, it's already cut. I placed it on card number 2. All right. Okay, and then it says this part is for card number 1. So I'll place that in card number 1. All right. And then okay, this one is for card number 8. So I will put it in the K8. All right, so there, in the 8th. See, I've already, now if you don't need to have trays like this, right? So you can always just, okay, come on. Okay, you can always just put them in, plastics or paper containers, whatever it is that you have. All right. Okay, and so this part, okay, we'll go to sketch number 3. All right, so this one, the big cut, goes to sketch number 3. Okay, so it's there already. Okay, and then this tiny one. See, nothing is left. Okay, so this tiny piece that was left is for sketch number 8. So I will go to 8 again. Okay. So there you go. So far 2 pieces for card number 8. All right. So let's try up to when, okay, we can survive with my non-sticky mats. We'll see. We will see. All right. So doing card number 3. I think the green is better than the blue mat. Of course, I'm actually on the side, okay, and preparing. All right, this is paper number 3. Okay. Okay, so let's wait and see. This one has a little bit of a circle cut, so let's see. See, it's already lifting. Oh my goodness. Good luck. Okay, but if you have a very nice mat, okay, then this process is so easy. Okay. Hi, Jay. Okay, Cricut Isla is CRICUT, although pronunciation is cricket. Like, that's why their logo is like that of a cricket, like a grasshopper. Oh, you're already 14. Oh my goodness. All right, so far so good, my friends. So far so good. Oh my goodness. There you go. The circle part didn't make it. You see, it got removed. Anyway, it's okay. Because this part. Okay, I'm trying to remove it, but I can't because it got stuck in the... Okay, so that part, it's making the circle already. See, this part, it's supposed to make a circle, but it got removed. Okay, don't worry. Okay, that is for sketch number 10. Okay, nonetheless, I just wanted to show you how you actually do this. Okay, so let's put it back. Okay, so again, have a sticky mat. All right, so there. This part is supposed to be a circle, but since it got removed like that, right? So it wasn't able to be cut. But if this was actually really stuck on the mat and the stickiness of the mat is okay, then there would have been no problem. Anyway, I will still try. Continue on. Okay, so this is for number 6. Card number 6. Okay, so I will just get my card number 6, container. Okay, there you go. All right, and I will put that piece, okay, over there. See how easy it is to do this? If you don't need to measure. All you need is to put the paper in the mat and then slide it onto your, maker or your Cricut Cameo or Brothers Gun and Cap. Okay, and so the next piece is for number 9. This is for number 9. Okay, and then this two. Okay, these two are for card number 7. Okay. 7, 8, 9. And then this one, the one that's supposed to be a circle, is for card number 10. Okay, number 10. Oh my gosh. The next, paper 4. Paper 4 has so many small pieces. So I will skip paper 4 because I am afraid, okay, my mats will not be able to do that. All the papers will just be all over the place. So I'll skip number 4 and go to paper 5 or card E. No, I'm using this to actually, push it down. I was using that to push it down on the mat. So we are now working with sketch, okay, paper E. All right, so paper E, go. So I think paper E and F, we can do it because it's just minimal cuts. So imagine if you have like, difficult angles like the one for paper F. Having something like this, an SVG file so that it will cut it for you is super awesome. Okay, come on, paper. Stay there. Hang in there. Cheering you on, my paper. Reminder to self. Buy myself a new mat. Okay. Okay. The mats are fairly, affordable. Okay, so the topmost so far, staying put, it's the lower parts of my mats. Okay. That's a little bit of a, so I'm trying to kind of massage. Yes, there you go. All right. So again, you can use an electronic die cutting machine if you do have one. Okay, so that it's easy for you. You don't need to measure. You don't need to, making mistakes, especially if you're working with really nice papers, right? And if you don't have like many of those and then you make a mistake, oh no, that's it, pansit. Oh, so far paper E is awesome. We didn't make any mistakes. I mean, everything stuck. Okay, so none, lifted. So it was perfectly cut. All right, there you go. Oops, the last one somehow didn't make it. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. The edges, see the edges. Look, but it's okay. Okay, almost perfect. Okay, just one. Okay, this paper though, this part, okay, got removed. But it's okay, we salvaged it. It's still perfect. There you go. Yay! Woohoo! All right, so this is paper E. All right, and this 1, 2, so this 4 cuts at the top. 1, okay, 2, 3, 4. Okay, goes to card number 11. Okay, I just need to get my, for number 11. Okay. 11. Okay, so all of those I placed on number 11 container. Okay, so it means that that's for card 11. All right, so you can again use anything if you have like plastic or paper containers, then you can use it. Just to make sure that you are able to separate. Oh, actually this one is also for 11 and this one also for 11. All right, and this is 12. This big piece is for card 12. Okay. And then we put it there for card 12. Okay, and then this last piece is for card 13. Okay, so that's for card number 13. All right. And then the last card. Okay, I mean the last paper. Okay, so again, for Kendra's card challenge, you start with 6 pieces of pattern paper of your own choice. Just brayering, my friends. All right. I hope this stays because it's such a nice paper. All right. So, okay. So this is pattern paper 6. The 6 pattern paper. Okay. And this paper is going to be cut into 4 pieces, which will be used for card 15, 16, 17, 18. So instead of the usual 15, you are actually going to be able to create 18 cards with Kendra's Card Challenge 18. All right, so there are actually diagonal cuts, and for cuts like this, okay, I'm so blessed to have, the SVG file, because sometimes it's kind of hard to measure when they are in diagonals or circles, kind of odd shaped, or the lines are a little bit askew, or not really like just straight, right? So there you go. It's now, okay, I'm trying to make sure, or trying to hold the paper in place as it goes through the paper 2 times, because this is heavy cards. Oh my goodness, I can see the other one wanting to be removed. Okay, so oh, there, see, this part is already removed. This part, it's okay because that's not needed. So my paper is a little bit bigger than 6 by 6. So there you go. I'll show you. All right, so that's what's left. Okay, so it was cut into 4 pieces. Look at that, right? So that one, okay, will go to card 15. Okay, and this one will go to card 16. This one will go to this one is card 17. And this one is card 18. Right? So perfect cuts all the time. Right? So if you do have those machines, okay, now is a perfect way for you to use it, okay, as well. All right? So I'm going to close this and I'm going to remove it for a bit. Hold on. Okay. Whoop. My papers are falling. Don't fall. All right. So I put aside the Cricut. Okay. So now we are going to start putting together, okay, our cards. Okay, hold on. I will just fix. Okay. All right. So fix. Okay, the view of the camera. Okay. Okay, there you go. All right. So again, I'll show you. Okay, so we will be creating today, okay, sketches 1 to 4. Okay. Hold on, I'm just fixing the arrangement of this one. Okay, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Okay. 7, 6. 5. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. Okay. So, for today, I'm gonna create, okay, the first 4 cards. Card 1, 2, 3, 4, based on Kendra's Card Challenge 18's, okay, sketches. All right, so there you go. So that is so much fun and easy to do, right? Again, you can always, you know, use the sketch. Okay, so it's something like that. Okay, just fast. Okay, because you really need to download that. Okay, anyway, it is free, my friends. It's free. All you need to do is go to cardsbykendra.com, or you can go to the Patreon. It's free. Okay, absolutely free. But if you do want an upgrade, there are absolutely ways to do so. You can, buy some in the shop, or if you want other perks for different tiers, then you can check them out on Kendra's Card Challenge, Patreon, or website, cardsbykendra.com. So 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So based on the sketch, so this Saturday, I will complete the whole 18 cards. So for today, we will only do the first 4 cards. Okay, again, because one of the sheets, the card paper A, B, C, D, I think it's the E. No, it's the D. Okay, that I wasn't able to cut because there's so many. Check if it was the. Yes, it's the paper D. There's so many small cuts. Okay, I don't want to. I don't want to ruin my, because it's a very nice paper, right? So it's not the sketches and the SVG files are perfectly okay. It's my mats. I need to buy new mats. All right, so let's just go to the chat. Okay, hi Linda from Jay. Yes, there are knockoff ones too, right? Yes, so I just need a new mat, Jay. Hello, Mommy Lala. This is Wims. Hi, I'm having dinner. Oh, late dinner. All right. Yes, busy moms. Okay, so multitasking while eating, watching. Thank you so much, Wims. Or do you find this easier than a trimmer? Absolutely, Jay. Because all I need to do is put that, that paper. Okay, the only thing I needed to do was to get that 6x6 pattern paper. Okay, put it on my mat like so. Again, you need to have a 1-inch border onto that. And then just put it in there. All right. So, and then if you have all the 6 SVG files already on your design space, then all you need to do is change this. Okay. And then look, okay. So after it's been cut, okay. So which card? This one goes to card 1. This one goes to this. And then the next thing now will be just to choose your ephemeras, your card bases and stuff like that. Because otherwise, okay, so you will start with this, get your paper trimmer, all right, and then measure, and then cut, right? And then sometimes we make a mistake, okay, but with the SVG files, absolutely perfect cuts all the time. But you do need a nice mat. All right, there you go. Oh, Jay, these papers are from Bitty Penny, right? This is her 4 Seasons collection. And if I remember right, the very first time I actually saw a Bitty Penny paper was from you, Jay. You actually were doing the one with the cats, if I remember. And I think it was part of her Halloween collection or something. It is so beautiful, right? So, and Bitty Penny is one of super sponsors for Kendra's Card Challenge 18 and also part of the design team, right? So if you have not checked her out, please do so. Bitty Penny, okay? This is her. Okay, I just want to show. Oops, where is it? Okay, it's this one. All right, so this is her. Okay, this is, yes, there, Bitty Penny. Cannot see. Let's see. There you go. That's her logo. Okay, and this is the 4 Seasons, okay, digital collection. Yes, I'm doing digital because I'm from the Philippines, so I can get it faster. Okay, so there you go. Ayan. So thank you, Jay. Oh yes, I own it then. Oh, absolutely you do, Jay. I'm sure. Oh yes, Wims. They have had SVGs for quite a while, since I think since 16, Kendra's Card Challenge 16. Now we're on 18, right? So there are, if you want to go back and get the, SVGs for 16, 17, they're available as well in the shop. Yes, I know Wims already has electronic die cutting machine. So creating cards for KCC now, Wims, is gonna be very easy. Yes, Jay, you have the papers. Absolutely. Plus, most collections are digital and like $5. Yes, originally about how much is this one? About $10.99, but now it's on sale for just $4.99. So if you do have your own printer and you don't mind printing it, right? So you can always go for the digitals. But if you are based in the US or somewhere else and shipping is no issue with you, then she also has lots of physical products. Okay, not just paper. She also has some jewelry pieces, some art journal stuff, so many other things. So please do check her out, our dear friend Bitty Penny. All right, so let's assemble this card. Okay, so there now. Okay, so after I have cut, okay, so the ones that actually are part of the papers, okay, remember I started out with 6 pieces, what do you call this, 6 pieces of pattern paper. Okay, and so for this sketch, I mean for this card, okay, from the sketch, these 3 pieces are to be used in this sketch. Okay, and then you would see that sometimes in the sketch you would see color white or gray or black. That means you can use any solid, okay, cardstock of your own. Now, if you want to use pattern paper as well, it is up to you. And all the dimensions are already mentioned. So what you can see here, I've already pre-cut, okay, the card panel, okay, of the layer and then the one on top. Okay, and of course, this came from my pattern paper that I cut a while ago, okay, using my Cricut. Okay, and then in the sketch, okay, hold on. I will, okay, show you the sketch. Okay, let me see. For the sketch, I can actually show it to you. Okay, so you can actually be inspired and see, okay, what I am working on. Hold on, I'm just pulling out the sketch. Okay, hold on, my friends. Where are the sketches? Where did I put the sketches? Oh, there you go. I found it. Okay, so card sketch number 1. All right, so this is card sketch number 1, my friends. All right, and let's work with that. All right, so first let's make it a little bigger. So you see those 3 colored ones, those are the 3 strips of pattern paper, and it will tell you where it came from. Okay, so this is our inspiration for the card we are going to start making right now. All right, so I'm going to be following the orientation. It's a portrait one. Okay, so I'm gonna be following it. I'm gonna put it like that. Okay, but instead of a circle, you see it says there in the inspiration, it's circle. But since the pattern paper, okay, from Bitty Penny collection, 4 Seasons, she has this like, semi-oval or like arches, right? So I said, in lieu of circles, I wanted to use this, right? So I already started cutting. Okay, so I removed this part, okay, from this. Okay, I will be using this, and I also cut already one of the ladies, okay, from the collection. So I'm gonna be using her, okay, and then this one, okay, for my card number 1. Okay, so you start out again with, cutting the 6 pieces of pattern paper of your own choice. Okay, and from there, okay, you put them in a specific Okay, containers, it's up to you where you want them. Just make sure that you are able to distinguish, okay, which one is meant for card 1, card 2, card 3, card 4, and so on and so forth. And then go ahead and look for embellishments, okay, or ephemeras that you want to use. And of course, sentiments. All right, so there you go. Okay, so it's going to look like that. Okay, so in lieu of the circle, I want to make it like this. All right, and then you would see that there are like sentiment strips over there. Okay, which I've already pre-cut as well. Okay, so it's gonna look like this and then like that. Okay, so again, everything you need will be in the downloadable PDF, and it is for free. Okay, it is for free, my friend. You just need, okay, the link to how to download it is actually in the description of this video as well. All right, so there you go. Okay. Okay. So you want your sentiments to have taper, flags like that at the end. It's so easy. Okay. All right. So now we are just going to assemble it. Okay. And then we're done with card sketch. Okay. Okay. Just reaching out for my glue. Okay. Hi, Kobe. Yes, we remember you. Hello, hello, hello. Right? This is actually part of one of the paper sets I have. It's American Crafts. They release that like it's like say primaries, neutrals. This is part of the neutrals. And then they have pastels. And a lot of manufacturers actually have that kind of, set, right? It's so nice, right, Jay? Because it coordinates with, this set of papers from Bitty Penny. And most of the time, Bitty Penny, my dear friends, actually go live around this time. So I'm not sure. Probably she's actually live. Because she loves going live when everybody is still sleeping, right? So that she gets to have the whole house quiet, okay, and then she could actually, create while everybody is still asleep, okay. So our dear friends like Jay are just, awake early. Maybe they're on their way to work. So thank you so much for dropping by, my dear friends, while you're on your way to work, or probably you're at work and then putting us in the background. We won't tell. And for our friends here in the Philippines, like Wims, who is actually, eating her dinner and watching and putting us in the background. Okay, I'm sure she has, a ton of mommy and wifey duties left, okay? After coming back from work. That is how it is, okay, here in the Philippines. So, there are a lot of moms who actually have full-time jobs outside the home, okay? But when they get back home, there's still, things to actually do in the house, check on the kids, check on the different things that need to be done as well, in the house. All right, so I want to make this a little bit layered, so it has a little bit of a depth and dimension. It's nicer. Yeah, the thing with if you make your cards raised though is the shipping. Yes, I know that when a card is bulkier, Sometimes the postal service will charge you extra because they say it's no longer a document, okay, or a card, but rather it becomes like a parcel because it's bulky. Look at that paper, it's so beautiful, right? So these are amazing digital products from Bitty Penny. Okay, I'll be coming up with a video, okay, in where I used one of her digitals as well. But this one is bees, made of bees, but they're gnomes and they're so cute. I actually used them for my Holy Week series. Okay, I think I created several projects using that as well. But I do have, okay, a video that is, I just need to finish editing and it will go up pretty soon. So there you go. Okay, it's so cute, right? And so easy to make. All right, so that is our card. Okay. See, again, when you see circles, squares, triangles, whatever, okay, and then those things you can actually tweak. And then sometimes you want to make it landscape instead of portrait, okay, that is also possible, all right? So you can absolutely make the sketch your own, okay? So there you go, okay, and then let's put a bit of, some kind of some bling bling. By the way, I would like to invite you over, my friends, okay, to Craft 101. So if you are in the Philippines, okay, this is gonna be held in Vista Mall in Santa Rosa City, Manila, in Laguna. So if you are from the province, you want to head on to Santa Rosa, that would be great. It's a full day event from 10:30 a.m. to 10 p.m. Right? So I will be one of the instructors for the whole event, and I'll be showcasing card making. It's a make and take, right? So the what do you call this? The cards are, the slots are limited though, so please do register. For 2,500 pesos, you get every activity that is going to happen. It's not just card making. There's a ton of activities, especially for those who actually are entrepreneurs and crafters as well. So this is an event hosted by PF Crafts and my dear friends as well. So you do know that I am part of a masterclass that started last Monday, right? So it's actually called Stretch Your Supplies. Okay, so I know that we do have a ton of different surprises. Supplies, right? So for the stretch your supplies, okay, so we do have a 15% off on any of the mystery boxes till April 25 only. Okay, so use the code stretch week to avail of the discount till April 25, and you get all of these things in that box. All right, and of course, here are the instructors. So day one, last Monday was Shalana Glass, where she showed us 5 different ways of actually using your stamps other than usual. Okay, and then yesterday, okay, so it was Meg. Okay, so Meg actually showed us how to use stencils. Okay, so and then tomorrow it's going to be Stacy, and she's going to show us 5 different ways to use your embossing folders other than their usual. And on Thursday, okay, the 24th, my friend, I will be the one teaching 5 different ways to use your dies. right? Because I have a ton. And of course, on the 5th and that day would be Lynn of LV Uncrafted, who's the host for this masterclass series. And she will showcase 5 different ways to use, okay, your, what do you call that? Oh my gosh, I forgot the name. Okay, oh, hold on. I will remember. Okay, the one you use for... Hold on. Okay. Okay. Dice, okay? Foil dice, okay? Show you. Okay, so for all right, there you go. Yes, like this, your plates. Okay, there. So your plates, okay? So your foil plates like this. All right? So 5 more different ways, and she even has a bonus for it, right? So that is this one. So these are the instructors, okay? So the first the day of the launch is actually there's a live chat. Okay, so if you you can buy the classes individually, but the best way is for you to get this mystery box, because if you do so, okay, so the mystery boxes actually, okay, so the mystery box gets you access to all the classes. On top of this, you get access to all the classes. Okay, but only till April 25. All right. So there you go. I hope that you can join us, okay, in this masterclass, as well as in Craft 101 workshop, which is on May 31st, 2025. Registration is actually ongoing. And yes, please, if you are new to the channel and you like something like this, please don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you always get notified when I have a new video or live stream or shorts. Okay, question for the day. Have you prepared your KCC 18 cards for April? How about for May? How about June? All right, so I hope that you can actually join me right now and prepare for it. Okay, so next, okay, so we can some other things that are part of this. Actually, I didn't. Yeah, they're actually circles and ovals. Okay, but I wanted that one because it's so cute. Okay, so and then for the sentiments, you can have something like there, but it's kind of big. Okay, 4 seasons, journal, or you can have something like, this winter, spring, summer, fall. Okay, wow, it even has this something that comes in waves. All right, so maybe, okay, I want spring. Okay, so let's do spring. Okay. This is still card number 1 because I had to, show you some of the. Okay, so let's just use my tiny. Okay. Okay. There you go. Okay. Probably somewhere here. There you go. Spring. I know some are actually still having a little bit of snow. Okay, even though it's supposed to be truly spring season already. Okay, so I hope that wherever you are, that the weather is good and that everybody is doing fine. Okay, although I do know that some of us, have family or relatives that are probably under the weather or are sick. So I hope and pray um, that eventually, okay, they get healed and on their way to recovery. Okay, so this one, we do not want it to be so just on the edge because you want to do something like that. Okay. It's up to you. Some people don't put sentiments, but for me, it's like a card ain't complete unless there is the sentiment. Okay, that's just me. All right. All right. So that's card number 1. Okay, and then if you want, you can, do a little bit of inking. Okay, a splatter so that it would be better. All right. So now we move on to card sketch number 2. All right, so I'll just put in this is sketch number 2. All right, so for sketch number 2, so that one is down. Okay, so where's my sketch number 2? Okay, sketch number 2 are, okay, this one. Okay, so we're using the same, oh, I don't have a card. Card base. Okay, so this is, okay, a landscape one. Okay, and then the pattern paper, okay, that we cut a while ago goes on top of this one. Okay, and as the sketch shows, it's gonna look like that. And this one, and then the other pattern paper that we cut will go on top of this one, and it's gonna look like that. Okay, and now I just need to, choose the paper or the embellishment that I want. Okay, see how easy it is? Right? So if you are in a hurry or you want to create a lot of cards, okay, super fast, but it doesn't look like, you did it, in a rush. So, Kendra's card challenge is such a great way to create a lot of cards, okay, but in a nice, super fun way. So I'm trying to look at which one to use for this one. Okay, so do I want this one or do I want to continue on with the ladies? Hold on. Let me see if I see. I'm looking through the papers we have. Again, these are all part of, these are all part of. Okay, so remember, it's just small. Okay, we can actually just cut. These are all part of the digital from Penny. That's a really nice one. Yeah, I can probably just focus on that one. On this one. Or do I do another? I can't decide. So many options. Okay. Let me think. Let me check. Okay. Do I want another lady? Okay. Maybe let's do her. So we'll focus on ladies for the first set of cards. Okay. Kind of like a series, right? So, and we could probably do her. Okay, this one. So kind of, it's like you can create like a card set, right? So all right, so there you go. Okay, so just fussy cutting the lady. This is such a beautiful set. Again, from Bitty Penny. If you want to see what other collections she has, go to Bitty Penny, BITTYPENNY.com. Okay, and she does go live almost every day. Okay, about something like this time or around this time or a little bit earlier. Okay, and she does a lot of art journals as well. Okay, look at that. Gorgeous. So these are digital. The one I'm using is called Four Seasons, and it's a digital kit. Okay, so it's a little big, so I will just, cut it. I will trim it. If only I can find my paper trimmer. There you go. All right, so make that 2.5. All right, something like that. And then we're going to do it like so. And then we're going to do it like so. Perfect. All right. And then you still have this, of course. You just keep it. You can use that for your, other cards. Okay, now it's just a matter of putting things together. See, I didn't prepare as much as like determining which of the paper I'm gonna use. Okay, other than what pattern papers, the choosing of the 6 pattern papers. That's as far as I got. But still, you can see it's easy to actually still create. Okay, because this digital set from Bitty Penny, okay, and then Kendra's Card Challenge is such a fun and fast way and beautiful way to actually create cards fast. And then if you actually also have a die cutting machine like a Brothers Cut and Cut, Cricut, or a Cameo, it makes it even faster because now there are SVG files that you can use so that you don't even need to measure. Okay, so some of us are already having an issue, with our eyesight, right? So sometimes we make a mistake when we are cutting. Okay, and if you do have, this SVG files, okay, so those things can be prevented. Okay, but if you don't have, then it's okay. Continue on with the cuts because all of the measurements anyway are actually found in the downloadable PDF for okay, I'm just looking at the sketch, making sure in a way I'm following it because I want to follow it. All right, so I want to lift it as well, just like what I did with the other card that we finished. Okay. All right, and then we'll do another for the lady. Okay, like so. It's beautiful, right? Yes, it's nice, right, Wims? It's kind of different, right? So I just took inspiration from the colors of the papers. Okay, and looked at my stash, for solid cardstocks that I have, stashed somewhere. Okay, or maybe you have scraps, a great way of using, Kendra's Card Challenge sketches, okay, are actually for scraps, right? So if you do have a lot of scraps, okay, you can absolutely, a perfect way to use them up is for Kendra's Card Challenge. There you go. See, it's like a coordinated set, right? So perfect. They're like looking at each other. Okay, so maybe I will adhere this so it's not moving. Okay, so maybe she's going to be all. Okay, where are the papers with the words? Okay. There you go. She will have fall. Okay. On the sentiment. So let's do winter, spring, summer, and fall. Perfect, because I'm going to be doing 4 cards, right? So let's do the 4 seasons, because this collection is actually called the 4 seasons. All right. Wims, gawa ka, sa atin naman tag-init, tag-ulan. Right? Something like this. Okay, because, whimsical thoughts. When she was starting out with card making, she didn't have a lot of, a lot of supplies. So, and I would be doing challenges in my live streams, and then I would say, and then we'd call it Team Bahay or Home Team so they can join, and then I'll have a, small prize here and there. And she would join, but most of the time at that point, she didn't have a lot of stuff, right? So, but she is, an artist. True to the word, she draws, she paints. So, if ever there's something she doesn't have, she make it. She will create anything. She will paint, she will color to create whatever is the parameter for that night. All right, so you have fall, you have spring. Okay, so let's put a little bit of bling as well. Okay, on her. Okay. Let me see. So this is gonna be like a series, right? So a collection. Okay, yeah, do I still have? Okay, there you go. All right, so 2 cards, spring. All right, so let's go to card sketch number 3. All right. Okay, so this is what sketch number 3 looks like. Okay, so doing sketch number 3. Okay, so we're done with 1 and 2. We're now doing number 3. Okay, so these are... Okay, so look at the sketch. Okay, so you see that the pattern paper that we got, okay, is gonna be the one on top of this layer. And then we have 2 solids that go on top. And we will use a bigger... This lady. Oh, it's so perfect. Right? So the bigger lady. Okay, so for this one. Okay, so could it be her or the other one? Let me see. Let us check. Okay, so anyway, there are 4. Okay, what is the other sketch? What does sketch 5 look like? Let us see. Okay, let me see what sketch 5 looks like. Circular. Okay. So for the circular version, it's gonna be her again. Okay. Maybe this one. Okay. So let's do card sketch for 3 first. Okay, so let's cover first this one. Okay, so we're working on the card sketch 3 first. Okay. All right. Let's cut them both and then decide which one I will do for sketch 4 and which one for sketch 3. Because both are beautiful. Okay, both are beautiful. Okay. Okay. Just fussy cutting around her face, now on her neck. As near to the outline of the body as I can. Okay. Okay, I hope that you are all having a wonderful morning, start of the morning or evening, whatever it is, wherever you are in the world. Okay, so I think, following our inspiration, where are the bands? Okay, we could create, that awesome background. Okay, let's choose this one. Okay, so they were all so it will really look like a series. So they all have arches, they all have ladies. Okay, and then the 4 seasons, winter, spring, summer, and fall. Okay, right? So you can even give this out as a set, right? It's going to be, a great gift, like a set. There you go. Beautiful. Okay, and let's make her winter. She is going to be winter. Okay, so I always am missing something. Okay, again, the papers I'm using, images are all from Bitty Penny's 4 Seasons collection. It's a digital collection. Okay, you can check it out on her website, bittypenny.com. Again, the links to the products I used and the websites and social media of Kendra, Cards by Kendra, and Bitty Penny are all in the description of this video. All right, there you go. So winter, okay, spring, okay, so it's just the summer. Okay. See, I didn't even plan. It's gonna look like winter, spring, summer, fall. I just wanted to create the first 4 cards. That was the only plan I had. But it's just so perfect that this collection, actually is all about the 4 seasons. And so it's perfect because I'm going to be just doing the first 4 cards of Kendra's Card Challenge. If you are coming in just right now, you missed the first half of the show. I actually showed you. Okay, I actually showed how to use the SVG files. Okay, that is now available for Kendra's Card Challenge. okay, on Cards by Kendra Patreon shop, so that you don't need to measure the starting 6x6, 6 pieces of pattern paper. So pattern A, paper A to F. Okay, only if you want. Okay, otherwise you could still continue on with just, measuring. All right. So the nice thing about, digitals is that if you make a mistake, let's say you are measuring and then you make a mistake, so you made wrong cut, you can always, reprint. And another nice thing about digitals is that shipping, right? It's an instant download. So once you purchase, immediately, Bitty Penny will send you a link where you can actually download the files that you bought. Okay, and you can now create the awesome cards that you want. Okay, Bitty Penny is actually also part of the design team for Kendra's Card Challenge 18. So if you want more inspiration from her as well, okay, you can check out her videos as well, okay, on her YouTube channel for Kendra's Card Challenges. All right. This is just so perfect. I never even planned this. It just, just ended up. I was like contemplating, do I make 5 cards or do I make 4 cards? Okay, and then the rest I will create this Saturday. The rest of the 8, because it's gonna be 18 cards. Okay, and of course I'm still gonna be using this collection, okay, from Bitty Penny, and this is the Four Seasons collection. And watch out for the other videos that I actually, on top of live stream, that I have created for Bitty Penny. Because she did give us, a lot of access to the digital files. Okay, so we can showcase and show you the amazing products that she has. Again, for me, it was Jay of Crafts by Jay in the chat who actually introduced me. Hold on. I think, let me check. Okay, I think this Saturday might be, okay, I have to check because I know that Jay and I are supposed to do faith journaling. Is it this weekend already, Jay? I have to check. Let me check. I think it's Jay and I this weekend. Hold on. Or is it still for May, Jay? Let me check, my friends. My memory. AJ. All right. So Jay and I have been talking about, okay, let me see. Let me see. Okay. Jay, when did we say we're gonna do it? Hold on, guys. I'm trying to look for. Okay. Jay, is it for this coming weekend already? Okay. So if we are going to do faith journaling this weekend, then I'll continue this next Wednesday then. All right. So, okay, there you go. Winter. Okay, winter goes here. We will do, okay, and that's one faith journaling is I do that once a month. And for the next couple of weeks, if Jay is available, he will be with us, and that's such a blessing. Okay, so there you go, winter. Toby, that's Bitty Penny. These are so gorgeous. My goodness, my friend. I love it. She is such an amazing artist. Okay. All right, so that's winter, spring, and fall. Okay, so the summer is the last one. Okay, and that I will create with card sketch number 4. All right, so I mean 4. Hold on. Why did I put 5? It should be 4. Hold on, my friends. There you go. It's just 4, not yet 5, Lala. I'm sorry, my friends. All right, so the card sketch number 4. So I said, I don't think I have those papers. All right, so let's move the ladies first. Okay, so our winter, spring, and fall. And let's do summer. All right, so where's my card base? Card base. Okay, so for our card base, you would see in the sketch that it is something like that. Okay, and then that this card is actually going to go. Okay, this is the pattern paper. Remember this? The one that didn't cut perfectly. Okay, from paper A. Okay, so don't worry because it's such a simple. Okay, because the paper got removed from the mat. Bloopers. All right, so and then it's gonna look like that. Okay, and then this is gonna be for the summer. Okay, so our summer. Okay, so winter, spring, summer. Oh my goodness, even the matting is like perfect. Sometimes, everything just seems to fall into place. And then there are also times where it feels as if, nothing works. Everything seems to be a little bit off. Okay, so the cutting was off in a sense that I wasn't able to cut all of the papers because of, the mat. Okay, so let's put this together. So note to self, replace your mat. Hi, Rich. Good morning. Good afternoon to you, my friend. Rich Vibes is from the UK. Hi, Linda. Good morning, friend. Thank you so much, Linda. This is actually there are from the papers, Linda, are from Bitty Penny. I know you know her, right? So it's like amazing, right? And I'm just following the sketches for Kendra's Card Challenge 18. So I'm working on my set for April. So I'll just be doing 4 cards tonight because I actually showed how to use the SVG files that is now actually available. Okay, for purchase. Okay, for those who have digital cutting machines like the Cricut, Cameo, or the Brothers Cut and Cut. Okay, so when you purchase the said file, all the things you need like tutorials, video tutorials will also be part of the purchase. So although I did show you a bit how you're supposed to do it, okay, when you purchase still, you will get, okay, a detailed instruction as well. Although I've done several videos as well on how to do it. Okay, so maybe we'll put the, because she's facing here. All right, so this is gonna be our lady for summer. So this is winter. This is spring. And she is fall. Okay, so now this is, because this collection is actually called for seasons. So now we're just doing summer. Okay, so let's fuzzy cut summer. Okay. Fuzzy cutting summer. Okay, I love all the details. Okay, those are a set of earrings. Very, very prominent jaw, mouth. I am fuzzy cutting as near to the outline as I can. So that they will all have kind of the same look as the other ladies, okay, that I have used in this collection. They're gorgeous, gorgeous. Okay, and I'll be working with some of her collections in other Candace Card Challenge Hop for Bitty Penny. Okay, because Bitty Penny is actually one of our super sponsors for Candace Card Challenge 18. Look at how amazing is that. But just like all the other ladies where they have some sort of an arched background, I will do the same for her, and I will use this one. She is somewhere. This does have a summery vibe to it, right? Okay. All right. Okay. So I will cut, okay, about 2.5. Okay, like so. Okay, and then like that. All right. No, it's okay. Okay, we will lift this just like we did, okay, the others in the collection. We're almost done, my friends. Right? So if you have not tried out Candace Card Challenge, okay, so we are on our 18th quarter. It's a quarterly card making challenge. So you can join every month of the quarter, one full set. Take a photo of the full set, meaning your card 1 to 18 for Candace Card Challenge 18. Because card sketch number 15 can create 4 cards and then upload it, okay, onto, okay, the InLinks party link. Okay, all the things you need I already placed in the description of this video. You can click on those, check them out, especially the downloadable PDF printable. Okay, to join is absolutely free. Okay, you just need to download the file. Okay, there you go. Okay, so we have summer. Okay, there you go. There you go. Okay, and then the sketch says that it has to be somewhere here. Okay, I will just put it over there. Okay, and then summer. Okay. Summer. Thank you again, Toby, BT Penny, for this beautiful digital collection called Four Seasons. Okay, for letting me play with this awesome collection. Okay, so, but then maybe I do want it to be. All right. Okay, so now let's put the final touch of bling. Okay. 1, 2, 3, so that it would actually match with the others that I have done. See, oftentimes it's nice to just go with the flow, not have a plan, right? So I didn't really have a plan on how I'm gonna do this. Okay, I'm just basically relying on the colors, okay, and feel of the papers, okay, from this collection. Okay, and then the vibe of the sketches. All right, so there you go. That's sketch number 4. Okay, summer. All right, so let's look again, okay, at the different cards that we created today. So this is card number 1. This is spring. Okay, and this is card number 2. Okay, fall. All right, and card number 3 is winter. Okay, and finally, card number 4 is summer. So which of the cards is your favorite tonight, my friend? Okay, so I hope that I have inspired you to start also creating your own set or your own journey to Kendra's Card Challenge 18. If you do have questions, just put them in the chat or comment later on if you are watching on replay, and I would love to help you out. Hello. Yes, this is Dawn. Thank you so much, my friend, for dropping by. No, it's okay. You are not late. You are where you are supposed to be, I would always say. I need to put my focal images on my KCC card. Still haven't had time to be in the Crafty one today. I'm in the garden again because it's spring, right, Dawn? And I know how was the family event? I know family came in over the Easter holiday. I hope everyone is well. Yes, Bitty Penny makes gorgeous papers, right? Not just gorgeous papers, a lot of amazing, art journals, jewelry pieces. Do check out her store, her website. It's pittypenny.com. There you go. Thank you so much for dropping by, Kobe. Hi, Sammy Pie. Thank you so much, Linda. Love that image, right? Gorgeous choice, Lala. Thank you, Dawn. I finally achieved KCC18. Yoo-hoo! I tried before, but my brain just couldn't comprehend the cutting. But I finally got it. Was so tickled. A feat for me. Congratulations, Linda. That's why, it's an answered prayer, the SVG files. That's why I actually that's the story behind me being a paper surgeon. Because every time I would cut my 6 pieces of pattern paper, there would at least be one that I would make a mistake in cutting. And so I will just paper surgery. I will put them back together. I use, a scotch tape, and put them together. Okay, and then cut it again. And I've done that almost consistently. So I said, not because, because sometimes I'm talking and by the time I know it, oh no, this is for another sketch. Or, oh no, it should have been the left, not the right. So stuff like that. So I was hoping that an SVG file would be available. And Kendra didn't disappoint. She actually did come up with SVG files. And so since it launched, I actually haven't been doing the manual cutting, right? But then again, it is an amazing thing to actually see the full set, right? From just 6 pieces of pattern paper, you can then, choose your own ephemera, choose your own, background paper, choose your sentiments and all of that, and come up with 15 awesome cards because the sketches are already provided for you. Now, if you are somebody like me, for a very long time, I didn't like sketches because I felt that doing sketches somehow put my creativity in a box. So I felt that that would limit my being able to personalize and make it my own, and then realize that it actually does not, because I can even tweak it. I don't like the circle, I can make it into a square. I don't want portrait, I can make it into landscape, right? So I don't want it small, I want to make it bigger. One of our dear a part of the design team, Sire, he made small mini ones, a full set, okay, of a challenge, mini ones, right? So, and then Bitty Penny has been creating, 4x6 ones instead of the usual 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. So, this is absolutely, something that you can make your own. Okay, we will not measure. Oh, this is wrong. Oh, okay, the sketches are there and they are meant to inspire. A jump off point for you to, just start and then, make it your own. Thank you. Thank you. I'm so happy again, Linda. Okay, spring and summer are my fave. Spring and summer. Oh, this is the first card I made today, Dawn, and this was the last. Okay, so summer. Yes, it's spring. Easter was great. Oh, and I'm so blessed to hear that, Dawn. Cutting is easy to me. There you go. Anne Marit, can you shower me some of those? Talent, my friend. I love fuzzy cutting, but measuring, oh my goodness, I often make a mistake. So hats off to you, my friend. Hi, Anne from Dawn. Hi, Anne. That's cool. Wish it was for me. Same, Linda. Same. Mini wear. Check out Sire Anderson. Okay, Sire is from Canada. SEJR. Okay, he doesn't do a lot of live streams because he's very busy, but he does a lot of videos. So if you could check him out. So there are many different ways you can actually use this. So Bitty Penny has been tweaking it and creating, not 4x7, 5x7 cards. And then some are trying to create smaller ones. And I've been trying to, lately putting, interactive elements into the sketches, okay, during the official hops. Okay, so this is not actually part of an official hop. I just wanted to for this live stream to create a live stream that is inspired by Kendra's card challenge, because of course I have these amazing papers from Toby of Bitty Penny. All right, so with that, my friends, yes, please, I hope that you let me just okay, I always love these ones. Actually, are from my dear friend Matt Hass of Awesome Fun Things. Yes, please don't forget to like, ding, and of course, subscribe if you are not yet subscribed to the channel. Yes, and please do share, because if you share, it helps out the algorithm. And so that you don't miss any of the videos or live streams or shorts that I do, please don't forget to hit that notification bell. All right, so it has been a fun evening. Thank you. Oh, Christelle, hello, my newest BFF. Hello, my dear friend. I'm I'm actually done. So, but I'm so grateful, Crystal, that you have dropped by. And yes, these are the four awesome cards that I created tonight, inspired by Kendra's Card Challenge 18. And I hope that you guys could try it out. Believe me, by the time Christmas comes, or whatever holiday it is, birthday, whatever, you'll always have that card for you to instantly bring together with your gift, or the card itself can be your gift. All right, love your photo props. Right, they're so cute. Yes, they're from my dear friend Matt Has. Okay, he's also he's into woodworking as well. Thank you so much as well, Don. And with that, all right, thank you so much, my dear friends. Okay, look, it's moved. Okay, thank you so much, my dear friends, and I hope that I could see you again this Saturday for another crafting here at Mommy Guide. I'm not sure if it's gonna be me and Jay's faith journaling or a continuation of this one, but whatever it is, I'll definitely see you this weekend. Have a blessed rest of the week. God bless you all. Bye.